When you talk about dominant heavyweights in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, few names carry as much weight as Kaynan Duarte. A four-time ADCC submission fighting world champion.
Oh, the hand's ready to tap!
The finish, Kaynan Duarte. Right into the triangle of Kaynan Duarte, Kaynan with a nice inversion on the arm. It gets a submission.
Duarte secured titles in multiple weight classes, winning the minus 99 kilogram division twice in 2024 and 2022, the plus 99 kilogram title in 2019, and the absolute championship in 2024. He is also a two-time IBJJF heavyweight world champion. Duarte has built a legacy that few can rival, showcasing dominance on the mats, not just through victories, but by finishing his opponents with precision and authority. With an astonishing record of 102 wins and only 12 losses, Duarte has established himself as one of the most dangerous submission specialists in the game today. Whether it's in a GI or no-gi, he doesn't just win, he dominates. His submission rate is nothing short of elite, proving that his technique, strength, and mindset are on another level. Duarte first burst onto the mainstream BJJ scene in 2017, when, as a purple belt, he shocked the world by winning the ADCC Rio de Janeiro trials. From that moment on, he never looked back. He stormed through the competition, collecting IBJJF and ADCC world titles, solidifying himself as one of the most complete grapplers of his generation. His performance at the 2023 IBJJF European Championship was nothing short of legendary. Competing in both the super heavyweight and absolute black belt divisions, Kaynan secured double gold in Paris, submitting every single one of his 7 opponents. Chokes were his weapon of choice. 5 opponents had their necks crushed, while 2 were forced to tap to armbars. Even Luis Fernando de Oliveira, a top-tier competitor, fell to Duarte twice, once in his weight class and again in the open weight category. And if you think that's just a one-time showcase of his skills, think again. Duarte's relentless pressure game, technical mastery, and killer instinct make him a nightmare matchup for anyone. In the absolute final, in May 2022, Ryder Zucchi became another name on Duarte's list of victims. A minute into the match, Kaynan swept, took the back, and locked in a textbook rear naked choke. Just like that, another flawless submission victory. Kaynan Duarte's journey began as a quest to sharpen his skills, constantly moving from place to place, seeking out new training opportunities to push his limits and grow as a fighter. A pivotal moment came when he trained in São Paulo under Paulo Ledesma, an affiliate of Atos Jiu-Jitsu. Then, in 2016, Duarte made the life-changing move to San Diego to train at Atos HQ under the legendary Andre Galvão. His hard work paid off when, after winning both the heavyweight and absolute brown belt divisions at the 2018 IBJJF Worlds, he received his black belt from Galvão, a mere year after being promoted to brown belt. From a promising young talent to an undeniable force in the sport, Kaynan Duarte has proven that he is in a league of his own. He's not just a heavyweight, he's a heavyweight with elite submissions. And as long as he's competing, nobody is safe. Duarte's black belt career took off spectacularly. At the 2019 ADCC World Championship, he tore through the competition, defeating the likes of Eldar Rafigaev, Yuri Simoes, Marcus Buchecha Almeida, and Nick Rodriguez to claim the heavyweight title. It was a defining moment. Duarte had arrived, but even champions stumble. In the absolute division, he suffered a shocking upset in the first round when welterweight Lachlan Giles caught him in a heel hook. It was a rare setback, but Duarte's hunger for victory only grew stronger. In 2020, he faced Roberto Cyborg Abreu at BJJ Bet, but this time the tables turned, and he was submitted. However, he rebounded in style later that year at Who's Number 1, submitting Rodolfo Vieira with a textbook rear naked choke. Duarte's reign continued as he stormed through Third Coast Grappling 6 in 2021, dismantling Mason Fowler, Aaron Tex Johnson, and Victor Hugo to win the tournament. Then, at Subversive 5, he led Atos to victory with back-to-back wins. Later that year, he competed at the Road to ADCC event against Matthias Diniz, securing another statement win, this time by heel hook. But just when it seemed like nobody could stop him, an unexpected upset struck. At the Who's Number 1 Championship, Duarte entered as the heavy favorite, taking down Kyle Boehm and Giancarlo Bodoni with ease. But in the finals, unranked Tim Spriggs stunned the world, submitting Duarte with a heel hook. Duarte didn't let that loss define him. In 2022, he roared back at the ADCC World Championship, this time in the light heavyweight division. He dominated the field, defeating Owen Livesey, Elder Cruz, Rafael Lovato Jr., and Craig Jones to secure his second ADCC gold. Loved what you saw? Dive deeper. Subscribe for conservation action. The year 2023 saw Duarte add even more accolades to his already stacked resume. He hit the things off by winning double gold at the IBJJF European Championship, conquering both the super heavyweight and absolute divisions. At BJJ Stars 10, he submitted Vinicius Liberati but was controversially disqualified in the quarterfinals against Michael Galvão. That didn't slow him down. At the IBJJF World Championship, he claimed silver in the super heavyweight division and bronze in the absolute category. One of his biggest challenges came at Who's Number 119, where he faced longtime rival Nicolas Merigali in their fifth encounter. Duarte fought hard but ultimately lost by submission. Duarte was later set to compete at the IBJJF Absolute Grand Prix with a $40,000 prize on the line, but withdrew from the event. However, he made his presence felt at Polaris 25, storming through the 8-man Absolute Grand Prix with 2 submissions and a dominant decision victory to claim the championship. Duarte kicked off the year in dominant fashion, competing in the IBJJF No-Gi Absolute Grand Prix on February 29th. Facing some of the toughest names in the sport, he ran through the bracket, defeating all 3 of his opponents to claim the tournament victory. It was a statement win, one that set the tone for what was to come, but even the best stumble. On April 20th, he stepped into the Pit Submission Series 4 against Puya Rahmani. In a rare setback, Duarte lost by unanimous decision. A tough loss, but if history has shown us anything, it's that Duarte always bounces back stronger. Next, on May 15th, he faced off against Luke Griffith in the co-main event of UFC Fight Pass Invitational 7. It was another setback, this time a submission loss. But what happened next? Classic Kaynan. He recalibrated, refined his game, and prepared for something much bigger. Competing for Team Kasai in the IGA Champions League Brazil qualifier, May 23rd to 25th. Duarte didn't even need to go through the qualifying rounds. His squad took home the gold, proving once again that when he's part of a team, he's a game changer. Then came the biggest stage of all, the 2024 ADCC World Championship on August 17th to 18th. And this is where Duarte made history. He dominated the under 99 kilogram division, submitting Daniel Schuart, Declan Moody, and Roberto Abreu before tapping out Rafael Lovato Jr. in the final to win the championship. But he wasn't done yet. Duarte entered the absolute division, taking on the best from all weight classes. He edged out Dante Leon on points, then submitted Diego Pato Oliveira, Declan Moody, and Roberto Cyborg Abreu to claim the absolute title. 2 divisions, 2 championships. And to top it off, he was crowned Best Athlete of ADCC 2024, a legendary performance. So, the big question, who can match his level? Because right now, Kaynan Duarte is setting the gold standard for heavyweight submission grappling. But is he the most dangerous submission artist in BJJ today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the world of combat sports. Thanks for watching. Until next time.